Hey guys, what up? It's your girl. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're gonna go over umbrella affirmations and how they work, as well as some successes that I've been having lately with my manifestations. If you're into manifestation content, then be sure to like and subscribe because I'll be putting out more videos related to this stuff. And comment down below your favorite umbrella affirmation. I'd love to know. So without further ado, let's get into how umbrella affirmations help you. So the way manifesting works is that we're trying to get into a state where we're no longer trying to struggle and figure out how we're going to get our desires. Instead, we're switching into a state which we sit back, we watch the day go by, and we just trust that our manifestations are going to come. I have some notes written up on my laptop, so if you keep seeing me look down, it's because I already have my script written out. I'm trying to see if this works because before all my videos are off the dome. Basically, yeah, manifesting is when we're in a state where things flow to us like it's nothing. When we're manifesting, we're often stuck on watching our desire and grappling with the understanding of having it come to us. So we're learning all these techniques and we're trying to figure out what's the best technique to use, how come my technique isn't working. We get burnt out because we're thinking that we're doing all the right things, but we're still not seeing it come in the 3D, so we get really defeated, and it's an ongoing cycle that honestly just burns people out and makes people feel very, very depressed. And what are you going to manifest if you're feeling that way all the time? So the umbrella affirmations that I use are: everything works out for me, I'm so lucky, everything works out for me, I'm so successful, everything always goes my way, I always get what I want, I get all my desires, I'm the luckiest person here, I'm the hottest girl in the room, things like that. I've also gotten to the state where if I visualize like having something and I really, really feel it in my body, I kind of just let go, I move on, and then without really thinking about it again, it always shows up for me. So that's how I know that manifesting is real, and it does start with the mind and having the belief that we're going to get our desires. So now the shift that I've had recently in about the last week or so is just feeling like this, like having a knowing like, oh, this specific person is going to text me, or I know that me and this person will reconcile, or I know that I'm going to be in this place this month, and just having like these knowings and not like arguing about them, not going back and forth with it in my head, and not piling on affirmations or techniques to try to like guarantee that these things will happen. No, I've just shifted to a state where I feel it internally that it's gonna happen, it's mine, and like that's it. So now this brings us to our success stories this week. I will be putting up like little screenshots of like proof that it happened. I just think it's fun because it gives you guys a little glimpse into my life. So earlier this week, I told my friend that I might want ADHD meds because I overthink a lot. Like, it's honestly been a thing since I moved high schools, and I guess would just always be caught up thinking to myself all the time. It is quite a burden. And I was just thinking how freeing it is to like sit head empty, no thoughts. And my friend Jay was like, girl, you don't need to be getting no meds, just affirm, right? So I was like, you know what, you're right. So I just started telling people my mind is so calm, I feel so calm, my mind is so calm, and it worked. So in just a few days, I feel incredibly focused, I feel super confident, I just kind of know that everything is like, I don't know how to explain it, but my body is part of a simulation, and I'm just observing life go from one moment to the next as this body like carries me around to different parts of like the city that I live in, and whatever the body's doing is just whatever the body's doing, but I'm in a different place constantly watching. So it definitely feels like I'm in the flow state because I'm not actively like wondering and thinking and comparing and doing all that stuff that I normally be doing. I just kind of sit back and like I go about my day. I still interact with people, but I'm not interacting like from the mind. I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe in the future I'll make a video on how to interact with people while you're practicing being fully present, but I feel great. And the head really is empty, so I feel really good. Success story number 2. So I invest in stocks. I have not yet started options trading, though it is something on the list of things that I want to do for myself. And I put half of my investment money in Nvidia. And if you saw the stocks lately, Nvidia tanked, and so I pulled out all my money because like I just knew it was going to keep falling. And just for you guys to know, I'm never the type of person to put eggs in multiple baskets. I go big or I go home. Like, I will put all my money in one company and watch it skyrocket. And I'll keep doing that again and again, and that's how I created my wealth. So that's just me. With the change in presidency, with everything that's going on in the geopolitical sphere, the growing distrust and disappointment in big tech, it's like, it's a huge sign for me, or rather a big confirmation for me that like there are ways to make money in the next 4 years, like in this new presidency. Like, yes, things seem very chaotic, but whenever there's a really big change, there's so much opportunity to make it big. Like, if you figure out a niche for yourself, like, I guess it's called being an opportunist. Like, you will find opportunity and you can make so much money or equity or value or whatever you want for yourself, right? So I was wondering, since like big tech is not like the big thing anymore, like Apple, Google, Facebook, it's so clear that we have put so much of our like faith, trust, and money in these companies, thinking that these are the breadwinners of America. And with DeepSync and everything, it's so obvious that you can't just like pump billions of dollars worth into AI projects and tech projects in the US if other companies can do it for much cheaper and come up with a way better product, you know? So yeah, I'm like taking my money out of big tech, and I was wondering like what's gonna be the next big thing. And so for context, with this whole like big thing idea, when I was 16, we had like a paper trading competition. So maybe there were like 200 kids, and we were all given like $6,000 or something to like paper dollars, so fake money, to invest in the stock market. And this simulation would follow whatever numbers like the real stock tickers would be following. And at that time, the opioid crisis was going, it was reaching national attention. Like, and so I looked up the biggest pharmaceutical companies and I put all my money in AbbVie, and I would think I was in the top 10 for sure, because top 10 ranking investors would get like extra credit for like a class. And so that's kind of always been my strategy, you could say, for investing. Like, depending on what's going on in the news, I'll just invest in whatever company is spearheading that. So the other day, this was Tuesday, I was applying to jobs online, and this one company put their stock ticker in the job description. So I looked it up, and I will put screenshots of their charts. I'm just going to put the Robinhood screenshots, and here I'll put the screenshots for the 1 day, the 1 month, the 3 month, the 6 month, the 1 year. And then over here, I'll just put like a screenshot from like a vision board that I was creating for myself, right? And safe to say, like, I'm very pleased. I really think I got a catch. I got the golden fish. And it's not like every time I was doing my own research, trying to figure out like which company is going to be the next big thing, I couldn't find it on my own. And then I found that stock, and then I looked at what the company was, and it's a consulting company for, basically they do the data analytics of the consulting side for all companies, like health insurance companies, tech companies, aka like the biggest industries in America. So I was like, okay, so that makes sense. I think that since everyone is losing trust in big tech right now, the money is going to go to all these big consulting groups that kind of come in and help tech companies build like a stronger reputation, stronger product, lay off in masses, things like that, right? The third success story is like kind of like another money thing. So for me, I sell a lot of my stuff on Facebook Marketplace. Like, you can see my shelf, like I have a few decorative items. I've honestly sold off like a lot. I sell like home decor. I sell all of my used clothes, my handbags, perfumes, like just even unopened makeup. So it's kind of just been something that steadily brings in cash, like an actual cash. And I like that because when I have cash, and I only use cash to spend when I go out, it makes me a much better spender, like a much more conscious budgeter and things like that. It helps a lot. So at some point, like, my stuff was just not being shown to people. The algorithm was not favoring me. My messages and my views were going down until ultimately they made me verify my age because they thought I was too young. And I did my video selfie and it told me that I look younger than 18. So they just removed me from Facebook Marketplace. And I was like, damn. I forgot to mention that this whole time I was telling myself all my stuff is sold, all my stuff is sold on Facebook Marketplace, all my stuff is sold, because I was just having a hard time getting like a bunch of stuff being sold and it was taking forever. Whereas before it would happen like really, really fast. And so ultimately I got removed, right? And I was like, well, damn. And I can't just keep affirming my stuff is sold on Facebook Marketplace because like I don't even have Facebook Marketplace anymore. So what happened was I decided, okay, fine, like I am going to take all these items, specifically like the unopened makeup, and donate to a women's shelter. I'll put a screenshot of that here. And then the day I started to like put my items together like in bags to like sort and donate, like consolidate it and donate it, I got Facebook Marketplace back today. Like I just checked Facebook because sometimes I message people on Facebook, and my Marketplace tab was back and like I can view, and somebody decided to buy one of my makeup items, so that's cool. And they're coming over to pick it up, so I got a sale. Like that's great. And also it really was a compliment that they thought I was younger than 18, because I was just jokingly manifesting that like I look 19. I think I look 19. Y'all can tell me. But and I think the fourth biggest and most obvious success story is that like I've shifted. The shift feels very surreal. I honestly feel like my perspective is always like zoomed out, so I can see everything in a room. Like my periphery is like engaged, and I just feel more present, and I can like be myself more. My thoughts have slowed down a lot. I'm honestly present most of the time, and when I'm being fully present, I can choose what thoughts I want to think about or what topics I want to dwell on. Whereas before, and I'm sure you experience this yourself, you're just constantly going and going and going and going. You can't stop thinking. So I'm very happy for that. I do want to start coaching, so if you watched till the end of the video, thank you very much. I am thinking of opening up coaching soon. I think it'd be really fun to just start with like email coaching. I'm still figuring out what type of stuff I want to do. Overall, I feel like I have a lot of success with manifesting, and I'm a really good teacher, and I love helping people, and this is something that I'd find would be really rewarding. So just keep an eye out for that. Overall, my last video picked up a lot, and I'm really thankful for all the interaction that I've been getting with people on the internet. So thank you so much for your support. Thank you if you've subscribed. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, because I'm just going to keep putting out more videos. Thank you guys so much. I love you. Bye.